eyeliner. It's always been an important part of doing your makeup. Why? Because it makes your eyes look bigger. Takes away focus from something else that maybe you don't want to focus on. It's dramatic, it's fun, and it's not hard to do. Eyeliner is back with a vengeance with either this cat eye look or just a plain simple eyeliner. It's up to you because you are still gorgeous. So here we are. I have no eyeliner on. I have a light eyeshadow going on, some very neutral colors, which I'm going to show you how to do next time. But this shows you what eyeliner does. Now, what does it do? It's like I consider it my magic, my secret weapon in the arsenal of making my eyes look bigger, of feeling better. I actually feel better when the eyeliner is on. But some people find it really difficult to do, and I will admit to something. And that is, I never know how it's going to turn out. I mean, I read about a makeup artist who says he has to use a lot of Q-tips and a lot of makeup remover to make eyeliner perfect. So there's also a few different ways to do eyeliner. There's the classic black, just lining your lids. It does open it up. Now what's really in, and it's come back, it's been in and out and in and out and in, is that cat eye, which I love. But we've got to be careful because with maybe some extra skin or a little saggy, I don't have to push the point. It may be a little harder for some of us to get that look. So I'm going to show you some little tricks to getting it. The other thing is I worked a long time to try to figure out how to have a complete eye look without having the dark black line. I don't like a big black line under my eyes. So I'm going to show you what I do. I use a brown stick to just get that finishing look. But let's go back to why I mention that is because I found a little trick to having really good eyeliner with a little bit of a cat eye the first time, and that is by using a guide of the lower. Now, this sounds like a lot of stuff I'm going to show you how to do at each step, so don't worry, stay with me. Stay with me. You don't have to hyperventilate, but stay with me. So here is the other thing. You can do your eyeliner look from the beginning, then do your mascara. You see, I don't have that on either. That comes on afterward because you don't want to reach over your huge, long 3 feet lashes to do your line. It's just easier to do your mascara afterward. So you can do your first pass of eyeliner and do your mascara, finish all your makeup, and then decide if you want to do more. I do that all the time. It's better to do it lightly the first time and then decide you want to add more drama if that's what you want to do. During the day, I don't add all those cat eyes because I think I told you before, I saw a woman at the zoo once so done up that she spent like 3 hours in front of the mirror to go see the baby elephants. And who has time for that? Who wants to look like that? Anyway, I'm not making fun of people. I'm just saying that we don't need that and we don't have to do it. And if you're like me, just look as good as you can, get out the door and feel good about yourself. So let's get back to eyeliner. There are a few different types of eyeliner. There's a liquid, which takes a little getting used to. Listen, everything takes getting used to. You didn't walk in a day, right? So you can experiment with how to use it, with what you like. Some things you're going to find, you're going to try, and you're not going to like it. A lot of people like the control of using a pencil. If you like that, and there's some gel sticks that you just smear them, and then you can smudge them. If that works for you, great. I've had a lot of practice doing eyeliner because when I used to watch my mother in the 60s putting on her eyeliner, and she did it so perfectly, the green. I used to just watch her, and I was allowed to play with her makeup after school, so I'd come home and start practicing doing the lines. And I was a hand model many years ago, so my hands are very steady, so I don't have a problem with using the liquid liner. So I'm going to show you the liquid liner. I'm going to show you a stick that smudges nicely. And also I'm going to show you the option of using a shadow and one of these brushes. I had shown you this with tools of the trade. One side's a spoolie, one side is an eyeliner brush. And what you could do is, like, I think this is It Cosmetics. They have some liners here, dark blue, black, and a brown. You could go that route. You know what I do sometimes is if I use a stick under my eyes, I may just put a little bit of that powder because one holds the other on, and then it lasts for a while. Okay, so let's start with under the eye and making a little template for your eyeliner. These were by Tarte. They are, what are they called? Of course, I don't have my glasses. These are shadow sticks, waterproof shadow sticks. I'm not sure if they still make them, but you can probably find something like this. And this is what I got. This came in a set. It's a darker brown, a lighter brown, and then this sparkly-ish, like a vanilla colored. What I do is I take the darker brown, I open it, put it up just a little bit, and I've had these for years. That's why I don't know if they still make them. They last forever. And I'm going to go under my eye and just follow the line of my eye and bring it up a little. And I'm going to show you how I'm going to do this. Okay, I'm going under. I get to the corner, and I'm going to just follow the same line and bring it up. Now, can you see that? It's just a little bit. Let me try on this side. I'm going to go under my eye. Oh, I have a little puffiness today. That's nice to see. You know, my cat just passed away, so we've been crying a lot here, so I'm a little puffy today. And up. Okay, so you see a little bit of that? And that's going to help me when I do my top lid because I'm going to follow that line to here, and let me show you. This is it also. You know, I've tried so many different liners, and this happens to be my favorite. It's called Superhero. I use their mascara too. I just love it. So here's how I'm going to start. I'm going to start not quite to the corner. I'm going to go almost to the corner. And I'm going to do a very fine line to the end. Now already you can see a difference, right? I cannot live without my eyeliner. Then I'm going to go back with my eye open and just go from the corner and go up. Now I have a very weird thing on my eye. I have a mole on my eyelash fringe that I have to fill in. So I go under my eyelashes and I fill that in a little bit, or else it looks like a dark, a big open space. So here is the first pass, and already there's such a difference, right? So now I'm going to see where that peak is that I did underneath. I'm going to go back on my eyelash with my liner to the corner of my eye, and I'm going to just follow that peak. Very little, very slight. Now I'm going to do the other side. I'm going to start almost in the middle. Bring it out. I love this eyeliner because I can go back and forth in the place in the skin that's a little crepey, a little looser, and I can go back and forth and just color in, and you don't have to tug or anything. It's fantastic. Okay, now I'm going to go back to where the eye starts. And now, and I don't have that mole, so I can continue. And now I'm going to find that brown line and just bring it up a little bit. Now, I have a little bet with myself every day which eye is going to look good and which eye I'm going to go, Sana, it doesn't look as good. It didn't come out the same way. And then I have to even it out. It happens every single time. Okay, so here we have the light line, a thin line that, again, still makes the difference. Now, I want more of a cat look. By the way, you don't have to do this. You can stop at the bottom of your eye, and that's fine. And for a lot of day looks, that's just what I do. To have more of that cat eye look, you go to about 3/4 of your lid here. And now you're just gonna go a little higher, and it meet at where that peak is. And you see that has more of a cat look to it. Let's try this side. Let's see what's gonna happen today. Okay, I'm there. I'm starting up a little higher. I'm filling it up. I'm bringing it out. I have a feeling this eye's gonna win. Yeah, that one looks better today. But that's okay. Now, there's a little bit of skip here because of the skin. I don't have to rub it in, but I'm going to just lightly fill that in and move that with my finger. And that's my first pass. Now, sometimes I get so fed up with how awful this looks that I end up, well, I think I have to extend it more and more and more. And before you know it, I have eyeliner almost at my temples. So there's plenty of times I need to start over with that. Now, I think I'm going to fill this in a little bit. And here's the other thing. Have a sense of humor about this. It's just makeup. If it doesn't come out right, laugh. Take it off, start again, who cares? Okay, oh, okay, I think I like that. Right now, it looks like it's a little much because I don't have the mascara on. And now I'm gonna bring a little more here. See what I'm doing? I'm just building it up a little bit more. Building up, bringing this out. See, this eye looks a little darker than this eye. Let's just see what happens when I'm done. Okay, I'm now going to go back to the brown waterproof, I don't know what you'd call it. It's called a waterproof shadow stick, but it's very creamy and it doesn't pull. So I'm going to go back to under my eyes and give a little more, just a little more definition, although very little because this kind of came out well the first time. Here's my little trick. I'm going to show you what I do. I don't like this look of a line. So I take the color that's about 3 shades lighter than the original. And I do it a little thicker underneath. And just draw. Now look at the difference between the two eyes. This has that shadow. This does not. This just makes my eyes look a little bigger, and it takes away from anything else that might be going on under my eyes, if you get my drift. Let's try the other side. So this is the puffy, crying cat side. Okay. Under, just a little bit to add a little shadow there. I hope you like that. I think it's nice for now. Now I'm going to add my mascara, and you're going to see the line come to life. And if I don't like this, if it's too thick, I'm just going to thin it out with a Q-tip and some nice oil-free makeup remover, and then just touch up with the shadow. My mascara. Again, I like this, the whole superhero line by It. Here's a nice trick. You want to wipe off a lot of that mascara before it goes on you. And I've had this, it's probably time for another one, for a long time. And now a little mascara, and watch the look come together. Let's move the hair. Oh, great. Okay, let's go here. You know, as we've spoken about, I'm so quick with doing my makeup at my makeup table where no one's watching and I'm not talking to anybody, although I do talk to myself because I think about what things people want to know and what things I need to talk to you about. But it is kind of It's funny doing something so personal and intimate for other people. But I love it. I love that you're watching, and I'd love to hear from you with any questions or comments. Now, see, that's better, right? It doesn't look like I just have this line going on. Now I have the eyelashes happening. Let me try this side. Bring this up. Pull it up. Let me do a little bit more mascara. And my handy dandy mirror. A lot of people use eyelash curlers, which are great. I have naturally curly hair, so my eyelashes take the curl from the mascara and they go up. And now let's do another coat. I am not a fan, for myself, of false eyelashes. And I'll tell you why. I have an allergy to adhesive. Plus, I don't like feeling something heavy on my eyelid. It doesn't work for me. I'm self-conscious about it. So I don't like something that's not mine that I feel and it's pulling. I feel like I'm putting mascara on a hair. I hope I got that. Okay. Now let's see. I'm almost done. I got mascara on my nose. How is that? What do you think? Does it work? So I've decided that although it looks nice on camera, I think I'm gonna soften this a little bit. So I dipped a Q-tip in some non-oily makeup remover, and I'm just going to wave it across this area just a little bit. As I told you, one always works and one needs work. Ooh, there I go. So that just thinned out that line a little bit, and now I'm gonna fill in right here. And I think that looks nice. I'm happy with that. Now here's the other thing I found. Lower lashes. We're afraid to put mascara on lower lashes because we don't want to have mascara all over the place. Here's what you do. You make sure that you have some powder underneath. And I found this is the Trish McEvoy, what's it called? Lash curling mascara. It's funny, I was talking about lash curling. I found that this is great for my lower lashes. For some reason, it's the only one that doesn't clump and doesn't smear and just gives me such a perfect look the first time out. And this is what I do for my lashes. I just wave them back and forth a little bit, light touches, chin down just a little bit. And this does a couple things. It brings that out. Isn't that nice? Let's do the other side. I wave it back and forth. I'm always surprised that there's lashes here because I never see them. Just a little bit. I just want a little bit, just like why I do the brown there, because I just want a little bit to have a finished look. Once you're done with your mascara, you don't even see that I put some color under there, I believe. No, it just looks like your eyes got pop. So that is No Fear eyeliner. Let me show you what I can do with the powder, with the look I have now. If you want a more dramatic look, maybe for evening, or because you feel like being more dramatic. I take my shadow, and I'm gonna take a dark blue. I find that since I've got a lot of red in my skin, in my hair, I'm not big on black, black, black. Although I have to say the look of blonde and the black liner is classic. But for during the day, I really like to use the dark blue. So I'm going to just wave this there. And now I'm going to go maybe 1/8 of the way almost to the corner of my eye, and just darken that just a little bit. And then I'm gonna do the same over here. It's very subtle. It's very subtle, but can you see what that does? It just gives a little more And sometimes you just need that little more, Now, when I look at this look, yeah, I say this is great for day. If I were doing this for evening, I'd have a little more maybe on my eyes, maybe more shadow, maybe darker shadow. But this is a nice way to start with your eyeliner. Again, you can use a crayon, you can use a pencil. I love the liquid. I find there's a lot of control with the liquid. Start with a thin line. You can build it up. Bring the bottom line up, and that's your template if you want to do a little bit of a cat eye. And then you go a little higher than your lid to draw in to make that cat eye, that nice like triangle. Practice. At night, when no one's around and you're sitting at your favorite makeup spot, light a candle, play some nice music, take out your makeup, and design your own look, what feels good to you. And maybe take a picture and see, this is what I'd like for this outfit, and this is what I like to just do during the day, and decide what you like, and then play with it, and then change. Remember, this is your time. Because even though we're older, you are still gorgeous. If you like this episode, there are going to be lots more to come. So like and subscribe and tell all your friends.